Cada wins the tip. White will bring it. White pivots and fires from 15. It rims out.
Like they lost the game early with the way they started out against the Warriors.
Jokic
Screener. Yeah, he gets wide and takes really good angles.
Murray, nonetheless. Hauser.
If you don't cut when Nikola Jokic has the ball, you're
on to Joker. 2 on the shot clock. Has to fire. Goes usually cross court. White with the sidestep 3 on the way.
Last because Boston is a really good offensive rebounding team. The wings. But there was a little bit of leaking out by Denver on that possession.
With the jab and go on Murray. Spins. Elevates. Buy one, get one. At over 29 points per game. Right now, tracking to be. Here's Cam Johnson. And David Adelman is. Jaylen Brown rips through. Finds Cada. Good hands by the big man. And jump hook chip. Good defense on Jokic right there, who got it back and put it home on the shooter.
Got that amazing floater.
Speaking of shooting, that time Hauser picked him up. His floater comes.
Jamal Murray.
Jokic fouled by Vucevic.
An excellent rebounder.
Murray sprays it out to Johnson for 3. Cada with a mismatch on Murray. Jokic now 1 of 4 from downtown. Brown on his foray to the bucket. Count him. Vucevic kicks it out to Strother for 3. Strother ran,
especially on ball side.
Brown had it blocked but fouled. About
the pride these players have, that just because they played a certain team, just about everybody on this roster step forward and do more.
At the midway point of the first quarter, Brown pulls a deep one.
24 in his last 6 games.
Brown with the pull. Still trying to
founder, often coming from the corners where he's facing the floor. 10 points off Baylor Shireman offensive rebounds. The fact they rarely turn the ball over.
Hugo Gonzalez. Christian Brown going to try another one. This one falls.
Completely spread.
And that's the result, an open 3 that comes out. Let's picks him up in transition. Jokic steps through and lays it home. Over to Harper Jr., 1 more to Gonzalez. That's the right play. Wrong was the real signature plays of the game defensively as Jokic misfires on the court. And here he is on cue. Offensively, couldn't cash out. Uncharacteristic for a team that doesn't shoot a lot. Jokic got one more to a wide open Brown. Lines up the seams, and it's got a little bit of space on Brown on the step through. Missed everything. Cam Johnson, Brown forces up a midi. It's about a 5-second difference between.
Knows exactly what he wants. And that early turns it over. Leads the league in turnover percentage.
3 seconds to go for Pritchard. Found the right guy. Cada that time deferring to Cada. Offensively, here's Bruce Brown, no relation, has that rattle out. And serving Ramadan, as he usually does. We're expecting he's got good energy.
Valanciunas, he's such a great defender.
Jones.
Joe Mazzulla saying they don't want to get beat on tendencies.
Valanciunas over to Hardaway Jr. and 1. Walsh was holding him like next month's ref action. White inside. Great time to
ball handling responsibilities.
Valanciunas for 3. Use a screen. Pritchard on the drive, piercing the paint. Got blocked by Jones. Here's Cada, steps back for 3. Why not? Tipped up and in. Flare to Hardaway. Goes up, draws the hit on Walsh again. Murray, first-time All-Star this year, and
he's just been so consistent at a high level. From
Cada. 3 on the way, got it. You know, a little adjustment with his elbow, getting more lift and balance with his.
But for Derek White, a little fade screen to get Sam Hauser open, who's now
screen. Spins, fires over Pritchard. It's Pritchard. Brown from the corner. Steps. Cada with a great block. Lou Jr. Johnson for 3. Well, if you get enough to the corner, Shireman. Float game, short. Almost got his rebound. There's Brown off the flare. 1 more to the corner. Vooch for 3.
By Derek White. That had an effect.
Well, that's a pretty looking jump. Knocks it down. Brown off the wide action. White has already made 2.
Defense. You get in help side position. You're in 2-way recovery mode. Man, my retina's big burned by those.
They come with batteries? To thread the needle. 2-on-1. Brown and Strother. Brown through the contact. Couldn't convert. Strother back the other way. They've got a 2-on-1. Brown inside, got.
Well, guys, while Nikola Jokic won't ever admit it, David Adelman says Jokic's wrist is unbelievable. So if he's having problems making shots around the rim or free throws,
The turnovers that he's had of late since he's been back after that 16 game for the Celtics to deal with.
On the pick and pop, Joker leans in to draw the point. 20 rebound, 12 assists. Especially late in that game, their late game execution.
Getting down threes. I think they had 21 in the game.
Brown races up over Jokic, couldn't acquire. Strother baseline drift to Brown. And here's White on the crossover, penetrating the paint. And NAIA school, Jay, known for its culinary arts.
Right in my backyard in Charlotte.
What's a sous chef?
It's somebody who has not...
Cheese and crackers. Shireman from the wing. Vucevic back to Jokic. Flares to the corner.
Play-by-play people would like to have analysts try that.
Hey, Jay, want to try
Phoenix last night, and he's got assistants that are...
And run some split action. Vooch calls his own number. Here's KJ Simpson out of Colorado. Went to Brown on the tween. Pulls up on the midi. Got it. That's his play. Brown got it back. Najee from the corner. It's Christian Brown. Walks him to his spot and draws the foul. Behind by Bruce Brown. Cam Johnson from deep. Got it. Vucevic from deep. White with an offensive board and stick. Why you got to say it like that, Jay? Little guys.
Little guys.
I think it's opportunities and more usage at the offensive end with Jay's OKC on ESPN. Sunday they're back and gets the steal. Hardaway with the slam. Jaylen Brown back out to Vooch. One more to White. That's the hot guy. On the three, 2 seconds to go. That's the right guy for the job. Pritchard.
On the defensive end.
Jokic pulls the three. His low block. Put his body into him and drew the hit. He was... All things might not be well with him. Brown missed by... Knocks down the second against Cada. Cada went straight up and he got the stop.
And let him finish it.
You know, Cada's a great story. Landscape column today about how he figured he'd have a chance. White. Barely. White sprays it out to Shireman from a deep spot.
You're having to recover 20 feet.
Jokic with the foul. Bruce Brown is at the point of attack. The lane opened up for White. And Brown wheels quickly, got to the mid-range. There's Jokic out top. Pulls another three, and it comes off us tonight. Derek White, great read, missing it off the window. To him against Cada. Jokic spins off the pressure and lays to go in the third. Boy, the Celtics really got a good find in acquiring him from the Sacramento.
A really good trio of big guys that can all bring something different.
Chance to tie it up.
Coming into the game.
Boy, Cada moved his feet well against Strother. And Brown walks Christian Brown to his spot. Gives Boston a 1-point lead. Jokic going to try another three and another miss. Here's Julian Strother. Derek White hit the deck. Strother! Man, back out to Shireman. An open look from deep.
From the Soviet Union when, in Lithuania when he was 31. Alvin Adams, the Phoenix Suns, was a great big man passer.
Hauser last time defers to Strother for three.
4 seed. Adamman said he doesn't think Jokic is chasing the MVP. And
Sam Hauser against most teams would have gotten a three there. Different spellings.
Okay. Jokic fouled. Oh, in the quarter, you would think that they would try and attack the paint.
They had them chasing from minute one. And I think David
Jokic going to dial up another three. This one, Brown into the corner. Vucevic trying to find the range in the mid.
And he had suffered a different the NCAA tournament. And Joe Mazzulla came in, started, and final. As a starter and talked about the opportunity, getting the he played.
Hardaway slipped the screen, got the slam.
From I know Beeline ran it. He says Mazzulla taught it to me.
Really? He goes, I'd never free throw line on a little bit of a heater right now. Not
percent won all those sprints.
Easy. 13 ties in all. Hardaway Jr. got a touch. Hardaway Jr. It's a cutting Johnson. Got it. 2-on-1 the other way. Johnson. Bounce pass to Jones. Brown got it. Jones on the break. Tried to take off, but had it not.
High velocity dribble. He just pounds it in the ground.
Jokic another three. This one Denver. Brown turns it over. KJ Simpson with a little room service and with a rebound. A launch. Drew Iron. The Kata screen. Open look from deep. And misfires.
Over 50% in that third quarter.
Valanciunas sold the ball fake. Shireman open for three. That rim.
This game.
Valanciunas spins and fades. Got that one to go. Derek White. Tough fadeaway over Valanciunas. Denver's gone on a 13-0 sprint. Make it 15-0.
Aaron Gordon's on the floor. You can't load up on that two-man game with Murray and Jokic.
Faces up. Left it on the front rim. Sharp hand. Got it back from Kata for three. Way off. Pritchard lines up the seams on the ball and still couldn't catch. Simpson in the corner. Hardaway got it.
And to Spencer Jones on that for the help defense.
Oh, and he runs the floor too, Jay, and drop.
And then ultimately forcing him inside the three-point line where he wasn't able to.
For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit Standard Deal. Hope he's not vegan because Brown, who just checked into the game. Shireman for three. Got it. Maybe that
really hurts your offense when you finally make a shot that's taken away.
And got 7 points of the ball game. Was out of the rotation for a little bit. White. Oh, Murray left the game early in the first.
Fair to have both Drew Holiday and Derek White on the same team. They were so.
Strother on the drive. High off the window. Balance.
Screener. And after that last action, the middle wide open for him to come down and grab that.
Second side action to Brown. Blocked by Jaylen Brown.
He's going to use his strength on Strother.
Spins, gets to the office, and left. Bruce Brown around the screen. Couldn't hide it. Walsh, one more to Brown. Pulls the three. Out there with Walsh. Garza stayed down on the fake and got the. Getting an opportunity under Joe Mazzulla.
Philly, he got off to a great start.
Strother with the float game. Benton out to Harper Jr. again. This one comes on. Plays like that that's earned him minutes from Joe Mazzulla.
And lay it in.
Got a little.
Just remarkable, the productivity. What a pass.
Brown inside, caught a body. Gonzalez with a logo three, got it. KJ Simpson pocket pass. Holmes from the free throw line. That's not an easy one to come back from. Gonzalez with the float game.
They do it with their offense. But the Nuggets really have won this game with their communication.
Walsh on the drive, got it. They were a top 10 defensive team, so that's the hope for Adelman whenever he.
Peyton Watson. You know, that's why I think so many people believe.
Piercing the paint. And rebounded. Harper. Garza wise right now.
Yeah.
Because he really pared down and
about 5.5 offensive rebounds per 36 minutes.
a season low 84